Yo, what's going on gamers? It's Ryan 6 days a week, and today we're going to be breaking down all the mechanics of the Cave Troll boss fight, so you can defeat this thing solo with really any class, even in just the starting gear. You'll find this boss below the Goblin Town module in the Goblin Caves map. If you are first learning this fight, I do suggest you pick a high attack and movement speed class, such as Rogue or Bard. But again, this can be done successfully with any build, as no class specific movement or combat mechanics are required. Now, let's get started with taking a look at the Cave Troll's basic attacks, 2 of which are swings and 2 are small ground AoE slams. First, the clockwise swing, a chest-high sweeping attack. Second, the counterclockwise swing, essentially the same attack but in the reverse direction. Third, the club slam, a quick downward attack with some light splash damage. Fourth, the fist slam, another quick, lightly splashing attack, but positioned a little bit closer to the boss's body. Any of these attacks will occur if you're in melee range of the boss. Now, how exactly do we deal with them? To reliably dodge all 4 of these basic attacks, I typically just circle the Cave Troll to the right with about 2 meters of space, and then step in to attack the hand or the head whenever the boss's attack is on cooldown. It's really as simple as that. Just keep moving to the right and step forward to attack when given the chance. Do be warned that if the Cave Troll attacks with a clockwise swing, it may lead to an alternating swing combo. I've seen this chain up to 6 times, so just be patient and keep moving when this happens. However, the rule here is that the Cave Troll will never continue a combo after either one of its slam attacks. So if you really want to take no risk, the brief pause after a basic club or fist slam will always be a safe time to get a hit in. Now, let's go over the 2 charged attacks that will happen randomly during the fight. First, we have the charged swing. Here, you will see the Cave Troll wind up a swing and take a slow step forward. To dodge this move, all you need to do is crouch down in front of the Cave Troll and remain still. This attack will pass by right overhead. This move has a fairly distinct and slow wind up, so technically you can run away from it with enough move speed, but I prefer to just crouch to dodge, since I find it more reliable, and staying close will not trigger the roar mechanic that we'll talk about more later in the video. The second charge attack is the charged slam. This move is signified by the Cave Troll gripping their club with 2 hands and then slamming down in front of them. To dodge this move, you must make space, and a decent amount of it as well. As soon as you see both hands grip the club, begin running away, or you'll be hit with an unblockable splash damage and knockback effect. So, to summarize these 2 charge attacks, duck under the slow wind-up charge swing, and then simply just run away for the 2-handed charged slam. The last boss mechanic we're going to cover is the Troll's Roar, which has a random chance to trigger if you are far out of melee range. This roar is casted outwards in a directional cone that is most easily dodged by running past either side of the Cave Troll. If you happen to get hit by the roar, 2 things will happen. First, you will receive a roar debuff, which slows you down and causes a drunk visual effect. And second, the troll will activate a sprinting attack that ends in either a low swing that must be jumped, or a high swing, which must be ducked. These running attacks are incredibly hard to differentiate, so getting roared almost always leads to certain death. For me personally, I always go with guessing a low swing and take the risk of jumping. I will play the 2 running swings back in slow motion to really let you see how similar they look. It's hard to tell the difference, honestly. Bottom line here is basically never get hit by the roar. The only times you'll really ever be at risk of triggering a roar is after running from the charged ground slam that we discussed in the section before, in which you'll have time to stow your weapons away and immediately run towards the side of the Cave Troll, or at the very start of the fight, which I do suggest making a habit of beginning the fight from the backside of the troll in the event that this happens. You'll have time to close the distance as the troll turns around to fight you. Alright, now to summarize, the Cave Troll has 4 basic attacks that all can be dodged by circling to the right with some distance. Attacks to the boss can be made during the attack cooldowns, but be sure to watch out for the randomly appearing combo chains that occur on swing attacks. Combos cannot continue after either slam happens, so the safest route is to attack after a slam. Next, the Cave Troll has 2 heavy damaging charge attacks that will occur randomly during the fight. To dodge the charged swing, look for a slow step forward and simply crouch down in front of the Cave Troll. For the charged club slam, look out for the 2 hands gripping the club and just run away. Finally, the roar. If you exit melee range at all during the fight, the boss may trigger a cave troll's roar. To dodge this AoE debuff, run past the troll on either side. If you get hit by the roar, be prepared to dodge a running attack that will either be a low sweep at your feet or a mid to high sweep aimed at your head or chest. I always just guess that it's going to be low and commit to a jump. In a typical cave troll fight, the roar will really only be triggered after running from the charged grand slam or at the start of the fight. So make a habit to start behind the troll when triggering the boss fight for the first time. Other than that, keep practicing and remember to enjoy the loot room after you defeat the cave troll. Alright gamers, if you have any questions about this fight at all, please do ask in the comments below or find me live on Twitch on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I suggest you also check out Mojito Beans on YouTube since he's got an abundance of knowledge on this fight and an example for each class taking on the troll. Link can be found in the description. Best of luck in your battle, and I'll see you in the next video.